Hi guys, Steph here and welcome back to the channel. You're here so we can dive deep into this month's July full moon. So we're going to dive into the meaning of its placement, the characteristics and the qualities that this sign brings to the new moon. To the full moon. Now, as always, to interpret this moon, I'm using true sidereal astrology. And this is a system which basically uses the real-time elliptic path of the planets as they move through space. And this can be seen on skylive.com, and that link is always in the description box for you to check out for yourself. By using this system, we see the full moon bloom first in the fiery constellation of Sagittarius before orbiting into that beautiful earthy energy of Capricorn. When the moon blooms in Sagittarius, we can, if we want to, tap into an innately optimistic and expansive worldview. This is because Sagittarius is a fire sign and so accentuates the passionate or idealistic and creative dimensions of our life. And like I said in the last video, when a planet is in a specific sign, that planet begins to take on the qualities of that sign. And the moon is all about how we react to the world based on our subconscious biases or programming. And the qualities of Sagittarius are optimism and idealism and that drive towards adventure. So when the moon is in Sagittarius, there can be a tendency towards idealism, and this is underpinned by enthusiasm of fire. Now, this all sounds great, but if it's not balanced, we can sometimes lean towards a preachy or even condescending attitude towards others and their life choices, or those who perhaps don't share our visions or our ideals and don't respond in ways that we see fit. Now, like everything, there's hot, there's cold, tall, short, fast, slow. It's yin and yang, basically. That's the nature of this universe. So there can be a underemphasis of these qualities of Sagittarius, especially if we've had little to no change in our routines or little or no adventure, which can lead to pessimism and doubts that kind of put out the flame of that fiery Sagittarius. So movement, adventure, new experiences, they're like oxygen to the flame of Sagittarius. So if you can, incorporate this into your week to come to support your physical body and your mental state and your emotional state and your spiritual life during this full moon. And when I was thinking about this message, I came to this idea that I at least, routinely visit the same places, I have the same conversations, I do the same things, and this is my kind of everyday reality. And the feedback I get from these everyday occurrences rarely changes. So the same beliefs about my reality are being fed, and they create the same thoughts, the same words, the same actions. Basically, if this is you, you're on repeat like me. Now, if we think about the last few conversations that we had with a good friend or a work colleague, how much did the content repeat itself? Because there is so much we won't learn and so much we can't master unless we follow this spirit of Sagittarius into the realm of the unknown, into that beautiful adventurous state. So consider this an invitation or a call to adventure, and eventually, or the more that you do this, not just in this full moon, but the more you make it a practice in your life, the more you're going to begin to thrive into a new, deeper relationship with reality, which can bring about great focus, great inspiration, great sense of fulfillment, and even practical skills which can shape your life path in a very real and tangible way. Even a simple change in the content that you're ingesting or your usual walking routes can help. Humans are extremely evolved visual creatures. There's something like 50% of the surface of our brain that's devoted to processing visual information. And this stimulus and this feedback from the external environment can play a huge role in balancing the energies of this full moon, and can help express it in the positive way that we spoke about at the beginning. In that not overemphasized, not underemphasized, but balanced way. So in saying all this, the full moon will soon orbit into the earthy energy of Capricorn. And when the moon is in Capricorn, we tend to react to the world with better self-control. And if we tap into this intentionally, we can bring about more authority with our words and our actions, which can influence the people around us in a real way, in a positive way. But we have to be careful not to allow this to be overemphasized and lead to manipulation or dominance, especially if you already have Capricorn energy in your birth chart, which, if you don't know that, you can find out by booking in a birth chart reading with me. It's kind of like a shameless plug in there, but it's really interesting to know. So anyway, as this moon moves into Capricorn, we are tuning into that beautiful earthy type of consciousness. And I say that like this because I'm an earth-based chart and I love that earthy, stable, predictable energy. And this allows us to draw upon the skills of patience and self-discipline that earth energy brings to us. And if we can oscillate between these two ways of being, this fiery consciousness of Sagittarius, which can help you up level really easily, and that earthy energy of Capricorn, which always has your back, we are in then a powerful space not only to create momentum and change, but also sustain this over a longer period of time to see real results. So I think I'll leave that there. I think I've said enough about Sagittarius and about Capricorn. Don't forget, when you have time, jump over to the guided meditation. It is designed to attune you to that fire and earth energy and hopefully synergize these in a way that the two parts become greater as a whole. And if that's not something that sounds good to you, I don't know what is. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking as always. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share this with someone that you know would be interested, who might not necessarily resonate with the moon and the moon cycles or their sun or their ascendant or anything like that. They feel like there might be something missing there. It could be because their consciousness is leading them or leading you towards true sidereal astrology. I think you'll find something of great value there. So anyway, whatever you choose, just thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.